Fed prepares another mega-sized rate hike, risking deeper economic downturn. Fed policymakers remain laser-focused on bringing inflation under control as higher prices prove persistent, even if it triggers a recession. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell told reporters last month that failing to restore price stability would be a bigger mistake than crushing growth and causing a downturn. Central bank policymakers raised the benchmark interest rates by 75 basis points in June for the first time since 1994 and signaled that another increase of that magnitude is possible in July, but a 100 basis point rate hike could be also on the table. Now, didn't they announce that they did 0.75 of a point? Because this is not saying they did yet.
This may have been yesterday morning, and they did it yesterday afternoon.
Okay, so check to see if they made the announcement. I thought they already raised it.
No, they did a month ago, and now there's another raise.
I know. I thought there was another one yesterday.
Yeah, that's correct.
Put a
Did that
rate
go
hike.
through?
I thought yes.
Put news.
Tyler, I think it was
Fed
0.75 of a point
rate,
yesterday.
yeah,
and we're at
Jack's
225 or
rates.
250.
Yesterday,
There
July
we go.
27th.
Okay, so go up a little bit. Let's read the article.
The Fed funds rate is now what? 2.25?
That's correct.
2.5?
Yeah.
Multiply by 3, round down a bit, and that's usually mortgages.
Multiply times 3.
And round down a bit. So what's 2.25 times 3 is 6.75. Round down a little bit. There's your 30.
Well, what's crazy, they're just breaking news from CNN. U.S. mortgage rates have now dropped. You wouldn't expect that to happen.
Why?
Right? The 30-year fixed mortgage rate falls to 5.3. This is down from 5.54 a week before.
In Parsippany, New York for 805 credit. Make sure you get the whole thing.
It does not say that.
Okay.
In Parsippany, New York. This is this kind of fun facts that Tom will drop on you all of a sudden, and no one in the world's been
Zero.
to Parsippany except like 18,000 people.
Okay.
So let me ask you, what do you think's happening over here with these rates, Tom? Because the biggest thing I want to ask you, Tom, is the following. Rates go up 0.75 of a point. Dow blows up yesterday after the announcement. What the hell is going on?
I think there's two things going on. The first thing is that the Fed only has so many weapons in its arsenal. Remember, it's just the Fed. And the solution for inflation is to make the dollar more valuable, so the price of the dollar, which is interest rates, has to go up. It's academic. It goes back a bazillion years. It's complicated by money supply, M1, M2, which we've really juiced in the past 5 years, and so that's there. Now, there are other things that go into the market going up, because you have a lot of things in commodity, oil price and everything, because that's everything from plastics to fuel. So the market yesterday, I don't think you can say market up yesterday and Fed rate announcement yesterday were perfectly correlated, because I think what you're about to see is you're already seeing in the second quarter announcements that have been going on for the past 2 weeks, miss. Facebook had its first down quarter, year-over-year quarter.
Shopify, 18 points down.
Yeah. What does that say about e-commerce purchases?
Exactly.
So that's another. So that's a broad online retail. We already know retail's really in trouble. Americans have stopped buying predominantly, and now we see online retail with Shopify. So I think yesterday the two announcements were not correlated, and I trust what all the second quarter CEOs have been saying, which is I got headwinds and I'm guiding down, and interest rates are going to make it worse.
Let me say something political, and because I learned listening to him. I think Trump is going to announce in early to mid-September, and I've got a contrarian view of this. I think this is still his party, Pat, and I think he generally clears the field. I still don't believe DeSantis would challenge him. I think the voters, look, all Republican insiders, fuck the Wall Street Journal and all these Republican consultants who don't want Trump to run. And they don't. And most of my former colleagues in Congress privately don't want him to run. But fuck all them. It's up to the voters. And I think the voters in the Republican Party right now are still with Trump. So I think when he announces in early September, I think he clears the field.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.